Hello, everybody, and welcome to Briar Rose Cottage. I am Lady Rosemary and the Moonstone Crown. It's always such a mouthful to start. And welcome, 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 my little gemstones. Third day in a row of focusing on trying to be more active on TikTok. So I can be more active on YouTube, make videos here, post there. Unfortunately, technologically, that's the way it has to kind of be right at the moment. I do plan on bigger videos over there. Just once I figure out how to hook the two phones up so that I can move the video from the other phone to this phone so I can post. Trials and tribulations of life without internet except on your phone. Today is trials and tribulations. Hoarfrost overnight. Hello, Bastian. What you doing? What you doing? Ouch. What you doing, baby? Oh. Welcome the wild black back as we observe it in its natural habitat. Yes. Oh. I am so lucky to have them. And on days like today, I'm not enjoying cleaning potties. Things hurt. Things hurt more than normal. Don't go on the table. Hi, Bastion. It's not, you guys are getting too big for that. You're getting too big for the table, Mr. Bastion. I love you. So, I was only minorly successful with circular cleaning yesterday. If you watched my video, we were talking about changing philosophies, I guess, or mindsets, or semantics at the very least, which is the way words work. So I had insomnia last night too as well. I just fighting going to bed and things like that. Even at my normal time, even at 4 o'clock in the morning, I just was so uncomfortable. I did not want to go to bed. So I ended up watching a lot of Tyler Bucket talking about Canada from an American point of view. Him I like. Some of his stuff is pretty funny. But anyways, pain aside, dishes are in the sink. I managed to get the fish tank filter rinsed out. I've got the aquatic snails rusting, the ones that get all up in the filter parts. I just, when I rinse out, a bunch end up in the jug. I jug it because that is great food for plants. Fish grossness. It's good for plants. And the snails really are like Mother Nature's the aquatic snails are really Mother Nature's water composters. And so yes, my fish tank water my houseplants absolutely just love it. So there's a reason to get fish. You don't have to have a big huge tank. And aquatic snails are so easy to take care of. Unfortunately, you at least need a 10-gallon tank because those little guys are probably pregnant when you get them. So you'll end up with lots of them. I don't end up rescuing all of the aquatic snails. Snails because they are constantly giving birth, and a lot of it ends up like it's grit because they're so tiny. They're not microscopic, but they're so tiny. They look a little bit like sand sometimes, and it's hard to tell. So not everyone gets rescued, but then that's the circle of life. Speaking of circles, that's the circle of life, and it goes into the soil and they feed my plants. I'm enjoying the fact that I finally have a house that I can grow really great houseplants in. Even with gas heat. I got you, Bastion. Hey, not that chair. You guys are wrecking the only good piece of furniture we have in the house. Rotten poo heads. Bastion! Stop it. Fur kiddos. So I wasn't going to talk about that specifically in today's video, but there you go. Fish, aquatic snails, great for houseplants. And great for if you've got some veggies that are still good. Carrots, celery, what else do I put in there? Peas, corn. They love that kind of fresh lettuce. They've eaten spinach. There's a few houseplant leaves that you can put in there. Pothos, which is not toxic to cats and dogs, is also okay. The snails love those. And my sword plants, the leaves from there, although I have discovered that if the leaf is broken, put it in water because it will make roots and you can make new sword plants, because I have that going right at the moment. I put it in there and noticed there was roots growing from the one broken spot up near the tip and at the bottom where it had broken off. So I have now learned how to propagate sword plants. I imagine snake plants would be much the same thing. Besides having them make their own babies. So I am, even despite what's going on with me today, I'm very happy. I got the sink emptied because that's where I dump all my dishes. Very little counter space. And I think that's why it's so enjoyable that I start my cleanup there, because I have very little counter space in my kitchen. So when I get the dishes all straightened up and into the sink soaking, my kitchen is just so much cleaner than it was before. It not cleaner, tidier. It's so much tidier, and there are lines of sights that psychologically help us feel better about things, and clutter just blocks those line of sights. Walls will do that. It's like getting in a lot of ways it's like sitting down in your favorite spot in a theater and somebody taller than you or with big hair or hat sits in front of you and you can't quite see the movie screen properly. Or when the cats get in front of my TV, it's like down in front type thing. So I'm hoping that I can get up and move around some more and do a little bit more chores. I'd like to get stuff put away that I moved when I was rearranging things way back December, beginning of January, so that I can get back to doing other things. Anyways, gotta wrap this up. Remember, be kind, especially to yourself. Peace, love, and happiness, everybody. And I really hope the midweek has been treating you well. And the rest of the week, heading to the weekend. Yay, weekend is coming. I hope it's great. Bye.